Good evening. My name is Edcel Araña and I'm here for today to have a report about the minimum spacing of fastener hose. Well, we are already learned that there are three types of the bolted connection, which is the standard size, oversize, and the long, short, slotted hose. So, in my topic, we were going to tackle the finding of the minimum of spacing of fastener hose. So, it is the distance between the center of the standard, oversized, or the slanted fastener hose. So, before anything else, we need to understand the spaces. So, this one, the LE represents the edge distance between the center of the bolt to the edge of the plate, while LC is a clear distance, and S is the center to center bolt spacing. And this is the one we were going to find out. And with this topic, these are the conditions or a formula that we need to get familiarized. According to the AISC, that the hole shall not less than 2 2/3 times the nominal diameter of a hose at any direction, and preferably no less than 3D. And due to the influence of the English and the SI unit, we have the two chart of the nominal hole dimension for the millimeter and the inches. So, in a bolt diameter greater than 28, we have a condition in the standard, oversized, and slanted, short, long, slanted. So, it means that if there's a 28 bolt diameter, we need to add a 1.6 in a standard diameter, and in oversized, the 28 diameter plus the 8, and so on and so forth. The same also here in the English unit, which is greater or above 1 and 1/8 diameter. In standard, we add the 1/16. In oversized, the one and the great or the above 1 and 1/18 1/8 is added by the 5/16, and so on and so forth. But there's a note that for a hot driven rivet, the diameter and hole are equals. Okay, for example, we are to determine the minimum spacing of the 33 bolt diameter in standard diameter in millimeter. So 33 ba siya? So above the 28, and in standard there's a condition that above 28 we add the 1.6. So 33 millimeter plus 1.6 equal to 34.6 millimeter. So to find the minimum spacing, we need to use this formula that the diameter should not less than 2 to 2/3 in diameter. So substitute the 34.6 to the 2 and 2/3, so equals to 37.267 millimeter. And in prepared spacing, the 3D, so equate 3 times the substitute the 34.6, so equals to 103.8 millimeter. In example number 2, the required is to find the minimum spacing given the diameter of 16 millimeter rivet. So there's a condition that in a hot driven rivet, the diameter and the hole are equal. So wala na tayo i-add, remain at is na nika-equal naman siya. So proceed na ka sa main formula, which is that 2 and 2/3 diameter, so equate. So 2 and 2/3, substitute the 16 millimeter in diameter. So the minimum spacing is 10.67 millimeter, and the prepared spacing which is a 3D in formula. Substitute the 16 diameter, so 3 times 16 is equal to 48 millimeter. So these are the answer. And to have an example of this, the English unit, we are asked to find the minimum spacing with the required of the 1 and 1/8 inches in an oversized diameter. So naman tayo condition nga in above 1 and 1/8 we need to use this formula. So oversized man, so the 1 and 1/8 plus the 5/16, so mo ni siya, and substitute. So the answer will be 23/16 or 1.4375 inches. Then proceed to the formula in finding the minimum spacing, which S is equal to 2 and 2/3 diameter equals, substitute the 23.16 times the 2 and 2/3 equal to 3.833 inches, and the prepared diameter, which has a 3D formula, substituting the 23/16 times 3 equals 4.3125. So these are the answer. So that would be all. Thank you.